Hey there, this is D-Letter, and I made an RPG-ish tree. Please ignore any background noise. It's Friday night, and I can't really control what happens outside of my room. Anyway, so I made a tree that when you smack it with this axe here, it starts damaging the tree, and once you kill it, you get +2 logs, or however many logs you actually want to actually get. And yeah, it's pretty cool, I think, in that respect. It once you've killed it, it's dead for I think it's 30 plus 5 seconds, so 35 seconds. And when you do kill it, it does actually give you the logs. You know, I have 9 logs. So yeah, it works. And in addition to that, I also have it set up so I can type in commands to change things. So if I want the max health to be, I don't know, if I want it to be 5, so it's really easy to kill, and I can do that and then hit it with a key, and it sets the max health to 5. And then I have to kill it once. But you can see it did change the max health. It had extra health for a little while there. But once it respawns, it will have that, it'll have its health reduced down to 5. So, yeah. And I can also change the yield. So, I'll make the yield 5 to 10. So you get tons of logs if you kill this thing. I'm just going to set it. Okay, so if I hit it, it says yield set from 5 to 10. And so then when I hit it 5 times, now it immediately gives me 6 logs, which is 2 more than I could get in any case for the last while. So now I have 19, and yeah, it's all pretty cool. I can also add more commands to the end if I want to, so maybe I could change the color ID or something like that. I don't know why you do that when you have the spray can, but I'm sure there's some other effects you could add to it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I shall attempt to show you how I made all of this. So if you want to see that, keep watching. If you don't, then well, YouTube is full of strange stuff to look at. Anyhow, I should actually set all of that stuff back, because I think those are actually some pretty good. Oop. Max health. There we go. I'm so used to slash commands, I find it difficult. Okay, now everything's set back. So, oh, there's a lot to go through. It's another 30 event brick. I seem to run into that number a lot. So it starts out when you hit it with a projectile, it checks if the thing in your hand is an axe. So actually, if you wanted to, if you had a machine gun, you could shoot the machine gun at this tree and then quickly switch to the axe, and it would think that you hit it with an axe. It's a small little problem, but it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter. Also, you'd have to be an imaginative person. You'd have to be an imaginative person, or have watched this video for that to apply, I guess. Anyway, yes. So it does that, and then it subtracts 1 from the health. It checks if the health is below 0 or equal to, and then if it isn't below or equal to 0, it tells you what the health and the max health are. However, if it is equal to or below 0, then it goes through and breaks the brick, fake kills it, and then it it uses the yield from and yield to variables to randomize what you actually get from the pine tree. So then so yeah, I think that's everything there. So if it kills the brick for 5 seconds, so after it respawns, the health is set to the max health, and then it disappears for 30 seconds. And then it reappears, of course. So that's everything that's sort of client related right there. Everything else from event 13 on is all has to do with the owner of the brick. So if you hit it with a key that matches the color of the brick, it compares your block line ID with the owner, and basically it's checking if you own the brick, or basically if you are running the RPG. It checks that, and then it sets the variable in the brick to your last team message. And then it will go through and get the first word, and it will check. I know it says -1, but the numbers go -1, 0, 1, and then on from there, I think. Kind of weird. So anyway, then it will check if that is max health, and if it is, then it goes through and sets whatever word is after the first word. So the second word, it would set that to the max health. And then it tells you what it's done. But if the word is not max health, it checks if it is yield, and if it is, then it goes through and grabs words 1 and 2 and sets them to yield from and yield to, and then it tells you what it did. And then if it's neither yield or max health, then it says it doesn't recognize whatever you put in. So yeah, hopefully you can understand at least a little bit of what I have demonstrated here. So yeah, I hope you have a very nice day, and I will talk to you later.